Greetings folks, welcome back to the channel. Jean here with another MRO high-rise epic. We're back at the mid-latitudes of the southern hemisphere this time. Relics west of Pityusa Rupes on Mars. The high-rise photograph we're analyzing in this one is called Small Dome, associated with possible ancient volcano near Sisyphi, Planum. Then there's a spelling mistake right there. That's unusual to see. I'll include the link to this page in the description below. Acquired on the 26th of September 2007 at 25.2 centimeters per pixel. 1:1 binning was used and the anomalies were cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file. And there's a crop from the black and white low-res JPEG, and we're looking at the anomalies scattered throughout this terrain. As I say, located in the southern hemisphere, 63.17 degrees south, 18.16 degrees east, and it's just west of Pityusa Rupes. And we'll be checking out the other anomalies that are discovered in this area towards the end of the video, as usual. We're looking at the first anomaly right there, and it's about 12 meters across, and it looks like another one of these strange craft-like designs. We've got the fuselage in the middle, and it looks like two wings on either side, very similar to the others that you're quite familiar with now. Check at the commonality in the design features there, guys and girls. And then this strange, looks almost like a huge fossilized bone, about 12 meters long, and it's got this rounded oval shape to it, and almost like a fish. It has what looks like the tail at the right end over there. And there's a similar one. This is from Wreckage, Ruins and Fish, in inverted commas, near Real Vallis on Mars Part 1. It's also the same size, and also got the long oval part to the left, and what looks like a fish's tail towards the right. Yeah, we're looking at this strange triangular object over there, about 8 meters across, and it's got a constant depth to it. Check that out. And the triangular design, look at the perfectly rounded side over there, and it appears to have a dome near the center over there. Very similar to another one that I found in part 3, the curious enigma of Timaeus on Mars. There's another one of these strange flying saucer, the classic dome and saucer. That's about 5 meters across, and you can see the larger disk at the bottom and the dome on the top. Very similar to some others. This is weird megalithic and other objects south of Hussey. And then this one over here, part 3, the discs and rings of Pyramus Fossae. And they're about the same size. Another disc-shaped object right there in the center of the screen, about 8 meters in diameter, partially covered in sand towards the bottom, and we can see the disc clearly visible there to the top, and it's got a nice constant diameter to it, and it also looks convex in design. It's got a strange part on the top over there. Right, there's some other examples. Huge disk west of Ross on Mars. So a huge disc with a little conical feature in the center. This one I featured in my video yesterday. And then this one from huge bright disk found on Mars. And then this partially covered triangular object over there, about 15 by 20 meters, and it's covered in sand and dust. You can see the outline over here, and if we draw a line through the middle, we've got symmetry and geometry going on there again. And there's some others: Wreckage ruins and fish near Real Vallis on Mars, part 1, very similar to this. And then the scatterings of Newcomb, another triangular object. And then this looks like it's carved out over here to the left. Got a little conical feature there in the center. Right, another one of these rectangular slabs or blocks, measures about 12 by 10 meters, and in the center we've got the usual protrusion or knob. And then we've got this one from huge debris field found near the Kanowski-Asimov ley line, and also got the rectangular slab or block with the protrusion in the center. You get the parallel lines over there with that bevel cut into it. Here we're looking at another piece with a carving on it. Looks like a capital letter T, and that's about 6 meters across. It's got like a disc shape to it, and then engraved on the top or carved into the top is this looks like a letter T. Very similar to some others that I found. Here's another example: a debris and wreckage field in Terra Chimeria. Check out the similarity over here with that design. Right, so let's check out the site in Google Earth Mars, and it's just to the west of Pityusa Rupes, and it translates to a scrap. There's the anomalies that we had a look at, just for a quick summary. Now let's have a look at some of the other anomalies around here. This is where I found that little object that looks like a Quimbaya jet from South America, that jewelry that we're all familiar with, that Giorgio Tsoukalos likes to wear on his lapel. Check that out. That's about 20 meters across. We've got very strange looking structures and slabs in that region. And then just have a look at all the anomalies over here. Unreal stuff in Asimov. Looks like some type of machinery. Looks like air conditioning ducts. Look at the rectangular openings. This is my friend Saturn Ark's discoveries. Megalithic slabs and blocks. That unusual cube, and next to it that spherical object there, which is about 6 meters across. Then it looks like some type of writing or glyphs on that block. Get that strange disc-shaped object there, with this straight line intersecting it over there. And then right in the center we've got a little triangular object. Look at the right angles over there. It's almost like some type of ventilation system or entranceway. Another block. Okay, this is also my friend Saturn Ark's discovery. Look at that strange megalithic block there. It's almost like it could be open in the middle with the sunlight shining through. like an arch, or if that's not the case, then that piece is sticking out of the one side. And then lots of these blocks. Check out the right angles and straight edges there. And then also it looks like there was like retaining walls made out of these huge blocks that are moved apart. This is also where the huge monolith is located, about 33 meters wide, and if I recall correctly, about 75 meters tall. And then what looks like half of a face, the left hand side. If we mirror this, we get two eyes, the nose and the chin seems to have broken off. And one of my channel subscribers brought that to my attention. And this is where I found one of three huge triangular blocks with protrusions or holes in the centers. Get that disc with a dome on it. Another dome-like object there. Check out some of the other anomalies. Just look at this. The southern hemisphere is littered with anomalies, guys and girls. That strange dome-like object there, an interlocking part, right angles to this design here to the right, megalithic slab with a protrusion on it, interlocking blocks over there. Look at this strange object over there in figure 8, and a small protrusion or part connecting the two halves. More megalithic slabs and blocks with protrusions on them. Another T-piece over there. Check how that's been carved into that. Looks like some type of wreckage over there. Maybe even a little structure. Get the placement of interlocking blocks in that circular pattern there. Looks like a little sarcophagus design. Have a look at one or two other sites around here. So I found what looks like a carving of a scarab beetle, or maybe some type of machine. There's a little disc with a dome on it. Take that one. So many of those. Check at that perfect disc over there. That's 6 meters across. So seems like unnatural activity that took place on the surface. That's about I think 120 meters across. More blocks and debris, and then this is where I found the similar bright discs in the same JP2 photograph. Check that out. These look almost like sun collectors, sunlight collectors, and there's two parts that look identical over there, pointing in the same direction. Strange wheel, hollowed out vessel, Little pyramid on top of that slab. Wow, what a mouthful. Relics west of Pityusa Rupes on Mars. Let me know what you make of these scraps, and let's see if we can get to the bottom of what's going on Mars. Many more anomalies to come. Stay tuned for those. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now and hit the notifications bell and click on all. That way you'll know when I upload my next video. Until then, keep well and be safe. Bye bye for now.